Hello friends. So today we are going to discuss the syllabus of paper 2 of Anthropology Optional. So in this paper there are total 9 topics. The first one is, that is 1.1, evolution of the Indian culture and civilization, prehistoric, that is Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic and Neolithic Chalcolithic, protohistoric, Indus civilization, pre-Harappan, Harappan and post-Harappan cultures, contributions of tribal cultures to Indian civilization. 1.2, Paleo and anthropological evidences from India with special reference to Shivaliks and Narmada basin, Ramapithecus, Shivapithecus and Narmada man. 1.3, Ethnoarchaeology in India, the concept of ethnoarchaeology, survival and parallels among the hunting, foraging, fishing, pastoral and peasant communities, including art and crafts producing communities. Second one, demographic profile of India, ethnic and linguistic elements in Indian population and their distribution, Indian population factors influencing its structure and growth. Next one is 3.1, the structure and nature of traditional Indian social system, Varnashram, Purushartha, Karma, Rina and Rebirth. 3.2, caste system in India, structure and characteristics, Varna and caste, theories of origin of caste system, dominant caste, caste mobility, future of caste system, Jajmani system, tribe caste continuum. 3.3, sacred complex and nature man spirit complex. 3.4, impact of Buddhism, Jainism, Islam and Christianity on Indian society. Fourth one is emergence and growth of anthropology in India. Contributions of 18th, 19th and early 20th century scholar and administrators. Contributions of Indian anthropologists to tribal and caste studies. Next one is 5.1, Indian village, significance of village study in India, Indian village as a social system, traditional and changing patterns of settlement and intercaste relations, agrarian relations in Indian villages, impact of globalization of Indian villages. 5.2, linguistic and religious minorities and their social, political and economic status. 5.3, indigenous and exogenous processes of socio-cultural change in Indian society, Sanskritization, Westernization, modernization, interplay of little and great traditions, Panchayati Raj and social change, media and social change. 6.1, tribal situation in India, biogenetic variability, linguistic and socio-economic characteristics of tribal populations and their distribution, problems of the tribal communities, land alienation, poverty, indebtedness, low literacy, poor educational facilities, unemployment, underemployment, health and nutrition. 6.3, development projects and their impact on tribal displacement and problems of rehabilitation, development of forest policy and tribals, impact of urbanization and industrialization on tribal populations. Next one is 7.1, problems of exploitation and deprivation of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other backward classes, constitutional safeguards for scheduled tribes and scheduled castes. 7.2, social change and contemporary tribal societies, impact of modern democratic institutions, development of programs and welfare measures on tribals and weaker sections. 7.3, the concept of ethnicity, ethnic conflicts and political developments, unrest among tribal communities, regionalism and demand for autonomy, pseudo-tribalism, social change among the tribes during colonial and post-independent India. 8.1, impact of Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam and other religions on tribal societies. 8.2, tribe and nation state, a comparative study of tribal communities in India and other countries. Next one, 9.1, history of administration of tribal areas, tribal policies, plans, programs of tribal development and their implementation, the concept of PTGs, that is primitive tribal groups, their distribution, spatial programs for their development, role of NGOs in tribal development. 9.2 Role of anthropology in tribal and rural development. 9.3 Contributions of anthropology to the understanding of regionalism, communalism, and ethnic and political movements. So this was the syllabus of paper 2 of anthropology. So in our next video we are going to discuss the paper pattern of our anthropology optional. Thank you.